Hey, what's up, guys? So, I just wanted to talk about something that I've gone through for a long time in my life. So, back in 2018, uh, I was taking a lot of psychedelics, and I know that it's cool, to do that at the moment to a certain group of people. But I just wanted to talk about HPPD and my travels with that disorder. So um back in 2018, like I said, I started taking LSD, and I don't know to this day if I got laced or if I took another drug. um but I took strong LSD, and so like about 5 months later, uh I every time I would smoke weed, I used to get like um anxiety, a lot of anxiety, a lot of anxiety, a lot of anxiety. So, but I will battle through it just to get high, because you smoke, you always want to smoke. So, like 5 months later, after I took my last tab, um, I started feeling weird when I smoked, and I had a panic attack. So after that panic attack, it was a whole new world for me. So I was just sitting there, and I felt like I had like tunnel vision or something, and I how can I say it? Like I felt really trippy. I felt really trippy, uh, and then like I overloaded. I like exploded. I don't know how to explain it that much, because there was like a lot of things that happened like right at that moment. But after that day, it was different. Life was different. Everything was different. I thought that maybe it was just that one day, and it wasn't just that one day. I don't know if there was something in the weed that day that I smoked or not, but I was getting more and more anxious as I used to smoke after I took my last dab and tab, and like it was just all very different, you know? And so I just want to say that after this, I'm sorry, there's like a bird outside of my window, and like it's a bird I haven't seen in a while. But yeah, so after my attack, uh my life changed. It was really all downhill after that. So I started having anxiety attacks. I started basically tripping out without taking any drugs. So um I would feel like everything was like I wasn't connected to it at all. Like I was saying, a lot of things, a lot of symptoms I would have would be like trails, definitely trails. Like if I was to turn off all the lights, like if it would be like nighttime right now, um and I would like turn on my phone and like go like that to it, I would definitely see the hugest trail. Like if the phone was still in the same place that I moved it from. Um After images. So I started seeing after images like literally the day after my attack. So it was just like I was watching TV, and like I saw that the letters of whatever I was seeing or reading stayed there for at least like 2 seconds, like a little tiny bit, and I started to notice that. So um like right away I would feel anxiety, because I would be like, whoa, what is this, what's going on with me? So I would go and I would experiment with it. um so the next day I woke up, I was still feeling not regular. I was feeling like I wasn't myself. Uh, I felt sick, honestly. Like, that's probably the best way I could say that. It was like it was a fever, but it wasn't a fever. Like, you just felt like debilitated. So those were like some of my symptoms. I would have a lot of grainy vision. So like all the walls would look grainy, like how if you were like you see those old TVs that you would like turn on, and it wouldn't have like a channel, so it would just be like black and white like dots. So like that is like one of the visions, like, or one of the things that I would see, and it would be like on all the walls. It would show up especially in the like nighttime. A lot of light sensitivity also. Oh, and by the way, the black and white dots where I would see them like on the wall, it wasn't like black and white dots. It was more like colored dots. So it was like um with colors instead of just black and white. So anxiety attacks. Anxiety attacks almost all the time. So my initial thought was, okay, I have something in my system that I gotta take out that my body doesn't want. Because of the way I was feeling, I thought that, you know, I speculated that it was just that I took something or there was something in my weed that I smoked and my body has to flush it out. So panicking, I went to the like emergency room like 3 times because I literally thought I was dying because I didn't even know what I was feeling at the moment. So definitely scary once you experience that for the first time. So I know that some people don't get it as strong as others, and some people get it like extremely strong where like it's kind of like they can't do anything. Like they're almost like bedridden. And that's how it happened to me. It hit me especially like very strong because there would be days I didn't want to get up from my bed at all. And I just feel like there's a lot of people that go through the same thing that I've gone through because when I first was receiving this HPPD like hard, um I used to have this bad like habit of going to Google and searching up my symptoms because I wanted to be clear of what I had. So um that's how I found out I had HPPD, DP, which is depersonalization, DR, which is derealization, and HPPD stands for um um how is it called? Um all right, I'll put it in the description or something. But yeah, so hyper persisting perception disorder was is what HPPD means. So yeah, I started searching up and I started seeing on this website that there was a lot of people that go through this and they go through it. Some go through it permanently and some don't. So like some things that I wanted to say, I came outside a little bit, was that one way to like stop this from getting worse is doing exercise a lot. So like I feel like the sun plays a big factor on it. Right now, I'm taking some sun, and I just feel like it's something that we need to do as humans, nonetheless. So, doing exercise helps with HPPD a lot. Abstaining like all like things like that can make you feel different, substances, anything that you could really find, that gets you out of this world basically is something you might want to take a break of. I used to still drink a lot. I still used to try to want to smoke. I still used to try to want to do a lot of things, and I just realized with time, it just, the next day I wake up and it's worse. A little bit more anxiety. So it's something that you really have already. But I feel like you can take it away by letting your brain rest. You have to also remember, for some people, taking these like drugs and stuff like that every day, or like smoking weed every day, if you have this disorder, it's gonna really take a toll on your brain, because your brain sometimes needs to just rest. Take a time out and do something sober, you know, something that's just gonna take your mind off of things. I know you, some of you are probably living a stressful life, some aren't. Just try to take a break from everything. You know, not everything is perfect in this world, and I just feel like as we young people experiment more and more, we also have to talk about the real things that happen in this world, you know, like drugs, for example, how we're talking right now. But nonetheless, LSD has helped people, shrooms has helped people. It's just, I'm just bringing awareness to how everybody's different. Even if we're the same, we still have different, like, DNA, and you never know what can affect you in one way can affect somebody else in another way. So take your sunlight, always take your sunlight, always exercise. Exercise helped me a lot. Just running helps you a lot. Um, and yeah, some people say it's permanent. I'm sorry for the cars, but some people say it's permanent. Some people do have it permanent. I still have it. My HPPD started going away, um, little by little. Actually, like very small. Like it didn't. It wasn't like a week thing or a month thing. It was more like half a year, a little bit of improvement. Half a year again, another little bit of improvement. So I really think we should take our time with it. And if you feel like you're dying, you're probably not dying, and you're just having a lot of anxiety and stuff. So yeah, I want to end this video by just saying that you guys are the best. You know, don't get too caught up in yourselves. Don't think that life is over. You're still alive every day. Make little improvements in your life. You don't have to come out with a bang, you know, or anything of that sort. You could take your time with it, and I don't know, just take it day by day, you know. Don't try to escape from it too much, since you already have it. It's some of the things that I thought about while I had my experience with it. I still go through it, you know. I just learn how to be more accepting of it. And when you accept it a little bit more, and you try to just get up from your bed and not be depressed about it and thinking that you're excluded from your friends, because that's another thing. Most of my friends still smoke weed. I can't smoke weed. I got too much anxiety. So just remember, guys, you know, you're your own human being. Nobody owns you. You can be free in your own way. Don't think you're excluded from any activities. You know, try doing your own activities. Try coming up with your own thing. And with that, I want to end it. Thank you guys for watching. Sub if you want to see more content. Like if you want. Um, and yeah, goodbye, guys.